While you do not have to safely lift and support the vehicle or remove the rear tires to remove the rear bumper cover, we would advise it. When a procedure is shown on one side, do the same for both sides of your 991.2 unless noted. As these vehicles age, you are probably going to find a mismatch of fasteners. Please check each one before removing it to make sure you are using the correct tool for that fastener. To remove the rear bumper cover, you will need to remove the engine trim piece and remove the fans, red arrows. You can just set them aside and do not need to remove the electrical connections, blue arrows, unless you are removing the wing as well. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with those tasks if needed. If you are going to be removing the wing, disconnect the electrical connection by pressing down on the tab and separating them, red arrow, and then separate the mount from the snorkel, blue arrow, and do this on both sides. You will need to remove the taillights. To access the taillight hardware, you need to remove the trim panels on each side under the wing, blue arrows. Begin by raising the wing, red arrow. With the wing raised, use your hand and lift up the trim panels up and out. They are just held in place by plastic nubs that sit in rubber grommets. On the left side, make sure the car is cold and the cooling system is not under pressure, and remove the coolant cap, red arrow, and the oil filler cap, blue arrow. Using your hands, lift out the trim panel. Make sure to reinstall the caps so that nothing can fall in while you're working. You can now access the two screws on each side that hold the tail lights in place, red arrow. Use a T27 torque and remove the two long screws on each taillight assembly, red arrows. You may need to slightly press down on the assembly and then pull it back. There are two adjusters, red arrow, on each unit that can be used to adjust the level of the assemblies. If your taillights were riding high or low, use these to adjust them. Turn the unit over and press in on the tab on the electrical connector, red arrow, and separate the connection. When you pull the units back, it will release from a mount at the front where the screw that holds the bumper cover to the chassis is, red arrow. Use a T30 torque and remove the screw, blue arrow. The right side contains a mount for the wiring harness and connections for the backup camera and proximity sensors. Lift the flap on the connector and slide them out. Press in on the tab and separate the black electrical connection, red arrow, then press down on the small white tab, blue arrow, and separate the white connection. On the left side, press in on the tab and separate the electrical connection, red arrow. Use a T25 torque and remove the 5 screws holding the rear wheel well liner in place, red arrows. Remove the T27 torque underneath the liner, red arrow, and remove the liner. Remove the 2 T27 torque screws behind the liner, red arrows. Lift out on the upper liner and remove the T30 torque screw, red arrow. Do this for both sides. Remove the 4 T27 torque screws along the upper edge of the bumper cover and below the wing. Remove the 7 T30 torque screws on the underside of the bumper cover, indicated by the red arrows. Slide the bumper cover back and check that you haven't missed any connections. Place a blanket or towel on the floor to protect your bumper cover and remove it. Installation is the reverse of removal. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.